Alright, today, tomorrow, and the next day, I'll probably have 2 or 3 videos. I am making
here
these.
we have a stainless steel paddle ice cream scoop, and it's got a nice big long threaded piece that we're going to drill and thread up into there, and then we're going to put this ferrule over the top, and it'll be permanent, and it'll be hand wash only. And I'll be using 2 of my elm burl green stabilized with dark blue swirly blanks, and they are basically 1.5 by 1.5. That's going to make a nice looking handle for both of these. So okay, so what I did is I drilled this with 5/16 bit, and then I just ran this tap into it, and I did that while it was on the lathe. So now we're tapped for our ice cream scoop. So now I'm going to bring the tailstock up, straighten this up. Alright, this stabilized burl with the Lumelite is really hard. That's dull as dull. There's a quick show you how this is all set up, and I'm going to just put this on here and go zzz, zzz. It doesn't take much at all. I'm changing the angle of this a little bit. That's why it looks like there's a double bevel, but it works just fine. Okay, now I'm going to square off the end with a parting tool. Didn't take much, and back up and come down for my as you can see here, I take great care in measuring the length of the ferrule and cutting this down. What I failed to realize is the ice cream scoop is recessed into the ferrule a little bit, so later I have to trim this off. Okay, you can see I reverse chucked it in here. I don't need to worry about marks. And I have this diameter right. And then you need to have sharp tools, spinning fast, or else it gets a little bit chippy. So I'm going to go back to my skew and sharpen it again. Alright. That camera's in the way. Go this way. Okay, so we got that going for us. This piece that's in there should be connected to this. What I was doing was working on this end, and I cut it down so it wasn't supported, and I touched it with the tool and it just whipped this right off. But because this thing threads in about 2 miles, I think I can get away with just gluing this back on, and then planning on having we got an inch long super deep set of threads, and it'll hold this on. So I think that's gonna be my plan, but I have to figure out how I'm gonna turn it. Okay, here we go. We got some clear weld epoxy. We're mixing that up. 5 minutes, and I got about 3 minutes left. So I'm gonna just slap this all up really good. Okay, we're back at it this morning. Here is my newly glued handle. I drilled it deeper and re-thread it because I got epoxy in it, and because this thing goes down so darn deep, I think we're gonna be just fine. 4,000 psi epoxy put back. Okay, so at least this is gonna fight me the whole way. I didn't realize that recesses in a little bit, so I've got to cut off 1/8 of an inch. I guess that's why we're test fitting stuff. Okay, now I'm remembering. So I threaded in that and took it off here. I put in a set of these things, Jacob's chuck, and I'm going to put this in here, mount it like so. So now it'll be held in there pretty strong, and it looks like it just wobbles like a mad. Just enough to finish off this end. And I also have a drawbar that I believe I can put in to keep the Jacob's chuck from... Okay, now we're getting it. I got my bowl gouge out, and I've got it remounted, and I'm going to bring this down a little bit and call it good. That's kind of a nice shape. Okay, so you can see what we did. I sanded this all the way up through the grits with normal paper, and then I went to these foam pads and wet sanded, and they go up 500, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,000 to 1,200, and then it shows you what it looks like if you get it wet. Now I'm going to blow it off really good, and then I'm going to give it a nice quick coat with CA, and possibly not even polish the CA, because that's what I did on the other one and it looked amazing. Okay, it fought me all the way, but now I have a nice CA finish on it, and the thing's just polished up like crazy. I need to take just about that much off right here, and I'm going to be done. There you go. Awesome. Alright, well, there you have it. A matching set of Burl and hybrid Alumilite green pizza handle and ice cream scoop handles. In hindsight, they fought me, and these are a little bit long. And I compared it to my pizza handle that I bought that this baby needs replaced. That'll be the next project. And they looked okay. Fight the battle on this one, and I end up winning, but it's touch and go there for a while. So watch, subscribe, share, tell your friends, get your mom to watch. Let's fire up the lathe and start drilling.